that's long and price is below the Atlas line, then I would not take the ATO because it's filtering that out. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me pull up on Friday's chart. I think we have somebody asking for it. Give me 1 second. This is Friday's chart, right? Friday was the day that we 9/17, yes, on the E-Mini. Friday was the day that we had a little bit of trouble with the dim, and I wasn't able to show you this. So this is what Friday looked like. Short, beginning of the day, came back to the Atlas line for resistance, dropped back down. We got another order to go short. Then we started getting long orders here. This is how the day ended. Okay. And this is where we are right now. Actually, you know what? I think I have the time wrong. My mistake. That's right. 9:30. 9:30 is when the E-Mini opens for me. So there you go. So this is the E-Mini today, and this is yesterday. Or I should say Friday, right there. Man. There. Okay. For the person who asked for Friday's chart, right there. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Carl. Jonathan, it does work on stocks. I prefer to have it configured a little bit differently. So, Jonathan, if you are going to use it on stocks, when we do the one-on-one, everybody who purchases the Atlas line, I do a one-on-one with them to help them configure it, whether they want it for currencies or the E-Mini. I want to make sure that you guys know what all the signals work and how they're calculated as well. I teach that. So what I want you to do is, if you do purchase the Atlas line, let me know if it's for stocks, and I'll let you know how to set it up properly, okay? You're welcome, Malcolm. James, Vincent. Vincent, I like the Vision, which is the rhythmic data feed. So I like the rhythmic data feed, which is unfiltered. Vincent, okay? Well, the question here, Dan46, is 1125 was long the E-Mini, right? You should have been taking profit already. If the ATR here was 2 points at the time, let's take a look. It was about 2 points, 1 3/4, then you're taking profit. Now, in order for me to re-enter the E-Mini, guys, I want to see 2 consecutive bearish bars. Okay, so I want to see price consecutively go down. A small pullback, I take it long again after that. Okay? As soon as we have one candle closing back up, that's my trigger to go back long. Small pullback. Remember, I'm using only the price and the Atlas line to tell me when to go long or short. Stop loss stand would have been 1125. The ATR was about 2 points. Double that, so 4 points on the stop loss. This initial trade here to keep us in the trade. Ed, it should be 2 consecutive bars. 2 consecutive bars when it starts plotting, not 3. Ed Potts. Okay? You're welcome, John. Reggie, there is no auto renewal. If you're interested in the in the Atlas line, I don't just auto-renew you. If you do want that, just contact me or I will email you, but I don't auto-renew automatically or charge people reoccurring, okay? But I'll definitely contact you, and if you've purchased the 6 months already, I'll put that towards a lifetime if you're interested, okay? I'll give you credit for that. All right, Reggie? You're welcome, Stefan. Great question, Matt. Does the angle of the Atlas line mean anything? Initially, I would say to you that if the Atlas line is up or down, a high probability that price would go in that direction. But as I work more and more with the Atlas line every day, I'm going to tell you what's most important. What's most important is price going against the Atlas line. So you can see here, let's say on the British pound, you see how the actual price penetrated against it? That to me is very powerful. Just like over here, the angle of the E-Mini is going up, but if it goes against it or goes down here against the Atlas line, to me that is very powerful. That means that the price is going to go very strong and down in that direction once it penetrates it. The same thing here in the euro. See how it penetrated against the angle of the Atlas line? It works great during news events. When we have a news event that comes out, that price goes very strong against that angle. Great for scalping. There's a lot of traders that are scalp traders using the Atlas line because they see the opportunity to scalp long, all day long, just long and long and long, because we have price above it. Now remember, if we get 2 consecutive candles pulling back, and then we have 1 candle going back in that direction, I'd say good to go long, guys. On a scalp, maybe a point, maybe 10 ticks, 10 pips, on the currencies here. That to me would be more powerful. As an example, I'm going to show you here I have the British pound, the euro, the E-Mini. Let me put up the Australian dollar and see what that's doing. Okay, so this is the Australian dollar right here. And we see here that price is starting to top out, right? It's not making higher highs. If we have 2 consecutive candles now going short, the first candle that pops its head back up in that direction, good to go long. All right? Matt, all right? Steve, I really like to use the average true range on all markets, and I'll tell you why. If the market is slow, we should not be thinking, I'm going to take big profits. I'm going to take only what the market is ranging. If the market is highly volatile, then I say, why should I only go for a point or 2? Let me be able to take more out of the market, maybe 3 points, 4 points. So I dictate my profit target on the average true range. Now, let's talk a little bit about stops. If you guys have tight stops, how many times have you taken a trade, had a tight stop, you got stopped out, and then only to see the trade work in your favor? A lot of traders make the mistake of having tight stops. And I say to you, if you have a method or a methodology that's saying to you, definitely price is going in up or down, then let's let price work itself out. It's never going to go straight up or straight down. It's going to do a little dance before it gets there. So have a little bit more of a stop. If you have a methodology or a way of trading, whether you use the Atlas line or the ATO or anything that I do, let's give it a little bit of room to work, because there's no sense in us having a tight stop, getting stopped out constantly. But if you would have had a little bit more of a larger stop, it would have worked in your favor. Now, I'm not saying 10 points or 20 point stop, obviously, but I say to you, let's keep it